Technically, this is not a face reveal. Just had to get that out of the way. This is also not a video essay. This is not scripted. This is unfiltered. Think of it as a rant. A rant about Fortnite's biggest fucking problem. And this is the biggest problem they've had for years now that will never be addressed. And people are probably sick of hearing me talk about it if you've watched my channel. And that is bots and skill-based matchmaking. Bots and skill-based matchmaking have made this game nearly unfucking playable. And let me tell you why. Fortnite is a PvP 100-player battle royale. What does PvP mean? It means player versus player, not player versus robot. But you hop into any modern Fortnite lobby that isn't a ranked match, and you will be hard-pressed to find more than 5 real players. You'll run through it. You'll kill 20 robots. You'll have no fucking fun. You'll go brain dead from how fucking boring it is. And then your skill-based matchmaking will go, okay, you had the easy game now. Now we'll throw you into a match with a few more real players, except these real players are going to rail you in the ass because they never take a break. And then you lose, and then it throws you back into the bot lobby, and then it throws you back into the fucking sweaty lobby, and so on and so forth. That's skill-based matchmaking and robots. Skill-based matchmaking and robots essentially killed playing this game casually. You have one of two options. Hop into a bot lobby and fall asleep, or get railed by a bunch of guys who are better than you at the game. The reason skill-based matchmaking and robots exist is to increase player retention. If you don't know what player retention is, that just means how many people get on the game and stay on the game. And it's a good idea. If you're a dumbass Epic Games developer and you want to keep as many people playing the game as possible, what do you think? You think, okay, if this little shitter who's terrible at every video game he touches gets on Fortnite and immediately gets killed by a guy who knows how to play the game, he's less likely to keep playing it. So if we throw him in a match full of robots and make him feel a little good about himself, then maybe he'll keep playing our game. Except they turned it up to the max, and not just a few robots, it's the whole lobby. It's every single game. Unless you're playing ranked, and that's every shitter's excuse. If you don't want robots, go play ranked. Yeah, if you don't want robots, go play competitive. If you want to verse real players in your PvP player versus player game, go play competitive. And that's the problem, really, is that skill-based matchmaking and bots work for their intended purpose. They actually do work. They increase player retention because the majority of Fortnite's player base are babies, and this game is a pacifier to them. They're brain dead. And this is a problem. No one who's actually a fan of Fortnite, and I'm talking Chapter 1. If you didn't play this game in Chapter 1, you didn't play this game. I'm sorry, I'm gatekeeping. It is what it is. If you didn't play Chapter 1, you didn't play it. But a majority of the people who play this game in Chapter 1 don't play it anymore. I am one of maybe 100. I'm exaggerating. That's like Joe Rogan saying there's only 200 real comedians. I don't know where I'm going. Point being, this player base is no longer Fortnite fans. I'll describe to you the average current Fortnite player. They didn't play the game at its prime. They didn't play it at its peak. They missed that. But then, years later, Fortnite added Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, they added Jujutsu Kaisen to the game. And the Jujutsu Kaisen fans went, well, I would love to play as Yuji, and I'll try Fortnite for once. And they hopped on, dropped $20 on Yuji, and hopped into a bot lobby and killed 20 robots. And they went, you know what? This game isn't so bad. I could get used to this. And that's the whole player base. The whole player base is dudes who don't actually want to play a PvP battle royale. They just want to spend money on the game and turn their brain off. Which is really sad, because this game used to be great, and it still has a lot of great qualities. But it is completely undermined by the fact that you're not actually playing a real game. You're playing like this museum recreation of the game. I mean, hop into a modern Fortnite lobby. Hop into one. Anyone with a brain who's played an online game before will realize something's not right. And the thing that's not right is that you're not actually fighting real players. It may as well be like an open world fucking co-op PvE game. It may as well be Save the World. Like, I don't know. But all I'm asking is to give us a bone. Give us one game mode. One game mode that feels like old Fortnite and has no robots. And they did do it. They did it about 8 months ago when they released OG, the permanent mode. For the first day, there was no robots and no skill-based matchmaking. And it was the most fun this game has been since 2019. It was actually a battle royale. It was actually challenging. It was actually rewarding to get a win. But all the new players who have never experienced fighting a real player in their video game hopped on and played OG. And they went, what's this? I'm not immediately being handed a participation trophy? I can't play this. Epic Games, fix it. There's real players in my PvP game. And then Epic Games folded. After one day, they added bots and skill-based matchmaking to it, and it tanked the game mode and killed it, and now it's got 20 active players. And this is what's hilarious to me. This is the funniest part to me about all of this, is these modern players defend robots. They want robots in their PvP game. They don't want to fight real players. And their excuse is, I don't want to fight tryhards. I don't want to fight sweats. Listen, nobody likes dudes who are tryhards at video games. It's the lamest shit ever. But just because a player is better than you doesn't mean they're a tryhard or a sweat. That just means they're better than you. That's the point of a competitive online PvP game, is to get better at it. But I guess that's completely gone. The concept of actually being good at a video game is gone. Everyone needs to have fun. Everyone deserves to play Fortnite, right? I mean, think of like From Software. For years, people have begged them to add a difficulty slider to their games, because like, these games are so cool, but it would be so, we just need an easy mode so we can enjoy it too. But the point that they're missing is the reason From Software games are so popular and are so fun is because they're challenging, is because it's not easy to beat a From Software game. That's why they're fun. And From Software, for what, 20 years now, has stuck to their guns. Never added a difficulty slider. Epic Games, on the other hand, folded after one day. One day. Because if People Pleaser was a fucking company, it would be Epic Games. And don't get me wrong, don't you get the wrong impression. They aren't people pleasers. They want money. That's what they want. At the end of the day, that's what everyone wants. But what I don't get, I feel like I've said that 1,000 times, but what I really don't get is, if you don't want to verse real players, if you don't want to verse people who are really good at the game, then go play a game where there are no real players, where it's supposed to be like that. Go play any of the fucking modern Doom games. Go play fucking Spider-Man. Go play God of War. Go play any From Software game. Go play Cyberpunk. Go play Fallout. Go play all these games where you don't have to fight real players. And they're infinitely more fun than killing robots in Fortnite. I promise you, you will have more fun killing demons in Doom than you will killing fake players in Fortnite. And I get it, Fortnite's a free game, and it's easy to just log on and, you know, have some fun. But I'm beating a dead horse. It ruins the game for anyone who wants to just play it casually. It really does. Because you have no choice. It's either AI-generated lobbies or getting shit on by the dude who hasn't taken a shower in 6 years. And my biggest problem, my biggest problem, is how every single Fortnite streamer, every single Fortnite content creator recognizes that this is a problem that has been plaguing this game for years, and none of them say anything. Is Epic Games paying y'all to pretend this is cool? Like, why did C-Day, why did Fearless, why did Noah's Noah stop playing the game? Because you can't make content on this game. There's no content to be made on this fucking game. Sure, there's an update every single week, but the actual substance, the meat, it's not there, because the substance is the players. The reason old Fortnite had such a great community was because it was challenging, was because it was hard to get a win, but not only that, because of the interactions you had with other players. That's completely gone. Completely fucking gone. And Epic Games has done what they always do. Instead of fixing the problem, they throw a fucking band-aid on it, right? So what they do is, to please everyone, is they add a game mode, they add a zero build version of it, then they add a ranked version of it, and then they add a zero build ranked version of it. This game mode, the normal version, is entirely robots. The zero build version, which is supposed to be easier, is also entirely robots. Then you have the ranked version, which no one wants to play, which also has robots. And then you have the ranked zero build version, which even more no one wants to play, and also has bots. It is ridiculous. This game being marketed as a PvP battle royale should be false advertising. It should be illegal. I don't understand how people just who play this game just pretend it's fun and pretend it's cool. It's not. To me, I have almost enjoyed every single season of this game. Every single one. The only thing that brings this game down for me is the bots and the skill-based matchmaking. Sure, there's been some stinky seasons, some stinky updates, but overall, this game has always been fun. Just from a gameplay standpoint, it's always been cool and fun, but it is completely fucked by the fact that you're not versing real players. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. I mean, I have a million other problems with this game, but this is the main one. Until this is fixed, this game will never be enjoyable again unless you can just turn your brain off. And I can't do that. Like, I want to play a real battle royale. Anyway, peace.